This past spring has certainly been one where Mother Nature has been very generous in the moisture that she's provided the garden, but we should also keep in mind how frequently we should water the garden after the rains have passed. And I personally recommend to water less frequently, but more thoroughly. Deeper waterings over a wider range of time. Keeping that in mind, it's also very important to have a fresh source of water in the garden because we share our garden spaces with other creatures, such as bees and birds, bats, all of those wonderful creatures that we share the garden spaces with. And that's the importance of things like bird baths, where birds and bees can come down and have a fresh source of water. If you do have a bird bath, let's remember the important thing of replenishing that moisture and keeping it fresh, not allowing it to sit for prolonged periods of time. Simply add the hose, give it a scrub, and drain it out and refresh it. Another phenomenal plant I have to point out in this garden when you come on the tour to look out for is this stunning specimen of Rodgersia, or Rogers flower. Big, bold foliage. I love at this time of the year how it has this wonderful kind of coppery finish, and it's just ready to come into bloom with its stunning, wonderful flowers. A real specimen. Big, bold, and very dramatic for gardens. One of the things I love most about garden tours are the unexpected surprises that you can find, depending on weather conditions, the season's climate, etc. But in this case here, we've got a wonderful surprise from the pink blossoms on this crabapple as they've fallen onto this wonderful blue leaf hosta down below. What a combination and what a wonderful surprise. I guarantee you're in for many more surprises on this year's tour. One of the other many wonderful features about our tours is not only exploring different parts of the cities and seeing wonderful garden, but also encompassing the wonderful views. So imagine waking up every morning to the spectacular view of High Park and Grenadier Pond. One of the features I really like about this particular garden is how the garden itself has taken into account some of the vegetation that has existed here prior. And the deck was built around some of the existing vegetation, in this case the trees here. This patio was built around this wonderful locust. Look at the details, the fissures, and the wonderful bark that this plant has. Still a part of the landscape. On this year's tour, not only will you explore the unique community of Swansea, but you'll also see how people deal with unique landscaping situations and terrain situations. In this case here, we're dealing with quite the slope, and you can see the wonderful aesthetics that they've been able to incorporate, the foliage, the texture, the stone. We look forward to having you enjoy our tour.
Hi, I'm Eldona Satterthwaite, Executive Director of Toronto Botanical Garden, and I'm looking forward to welcoming you through our 24th annual Through the Garden Gate tour this year in Swansea Village near High Park. When you do come, wear a hat, wear some sunscreen, wear comfy shoes, and a big smile, and I think you're going to find that the 22 wonderful gardens that you'll be seeing on the weekend of June 11th and 12th will be fabulous and spectacular. So you can get all the details you need and all the information you want at our website, torontobotanicalgarden.ca. See you then!